Hey, it's 2:04 a.m. and I decided to do a video because I just now seen a video about MLB player Bryce Harper, right fielder for the Nationals or left field, whichever corner outfield he plays for usually. He usually plays one of the corners, but wow, the outfielder is now probably the most guaranteed. Yeah, he has the most guaranteed money in his new contract with the Phillies. Oh, why did he have to go from one Rays rival to another? I don't know. Maybe it's because he just got a 13-year, 330 million contract, which all of the 333 million is guaranteed. Machado signed with the team and got 300 million guaranteed. And I understand, as a Braves fans, I don't like that he's going to the Phillies because that's probably one of the most hated teams as a Braves fan. I just really don't like the Phillies, period. They were not that good last year and fell out of the race towards the end, and the Braves got the division easily. But it does. I don't think the Phillies will be contenders like everyone is expecting. I still think the Braves will be contenders and maybe win the division again. But as far as Bryce Harper goes, that's the guy who runs the basketball league I play in. He goes to the church that the league plays at, and he is a member. My fellow leader of Life Changers, me and him like the Braves, and we talk about it a lot. But me and him said last year we wouldn't want Bryce Harper in Atlanta, and that didn't happen. So even though he is a good player and he had 34 home runs and 100 RBIs, batting just 249, that's not bad stats now. But the 249 BA is a little much to be paying somebody so much money. I mean, that's just one season, but there's been seasons where he's hit over 300, but he's a career 279 batter. That's his career average, 279. He has plenty of home runs in his career too, like 184. I looked at some of the career stats and he's not terrible, but why would the Phillies invest so much money on this guy? That's just crazy. I mean, it's just ridiculous if you ask me. Why 13 years, 330 million, 330 million? Is he going to even be in Philly that long? Is his contract going to be worth that much? I mean, he debuted back in 2012 at the age of 19, and he was the first overall pick in his respective MLB draft. He only played community college for like 1 year, I think, 1 or 2 years. I mean, he would think he was like 17 or 18 when he was drafted. He didn't take too many minor league games for him to come up and make an impact. He was a catcher and outfielder back in his college days, but they thought he would make a good outfielder, which he is good at that too. But yeah, he wasn't going to be a catcher at the MLB level. He's a good defender, I would say that. But as far as how old he is now, I forgot to look at his age, but he might not be able to stick around for 13 more years and get that much money. Or maybe because all that money is guaranteed, he may still earn it even if he's cut and not signed by another team. But I don't know what to think, y'all. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, I hate that it was the Phillies who grabbed him for so much money. Because I don't like the Phillies one bit. Sorry, y'all. But it's just crazy that I'm a Braves fan here thinking, the Braves have picked up some good free agents too, but most of our team will be back. But we did land upgraded at third base with Josh Donaldson. So I like that move, and we got McCann back, which he'll probably be rotating with Flowers because McCann's not in his prime anymore. Unfortunately, we got him back late, but he hit 32 home runs with the Yankees one year, but that was when he was still hitting a lot of home runs, but his batting average not near as good as when he started out in Atlanta. So he'll probably be platooning with Tyler Flowers quite a bit. But as far as what I was talking about, yeah, what do you guys think? Do I have any sports fans who wants to watch, like, say anything about this? Because I just think the risk is too much. But yes, in baseball, you do get more guaranteed money. And I did read an article about Kyler Murray talking about players and NFL making more, but their money is not near as much guaranteed as baseball players. So I just thought I'd throw that out there and make a little bonus video here. I am trying to finish watching the Avengers Infinity War. So I am going to be doing movie reviews, but I also think maybe talking a little sports here and there. Maybe if y'all really care enough, I will continue talking about sports. Maybe y'all will care about my performances once I start up Life Changers basketball this summer. Maybe that'll be more appealing to y'all than me talking about these all this other sports. But if anybody wants to comment, be free to like, subscribe if you haven't. If you don't have an account, it's okay. Just continue watching as you normally do. But I just wanted to make the announcement because I thought it was really key that I let any Braves fans. I'm sure a lot of y'all like Atlanta. If you don't like Atlanta Braves, it's cool. If I know any Philly fans, which I'm not so sure of how many Philly fans I actually know. If you do so happen to come across my page and you're a Phillies fan, you're probably liking the idea that Bryce Harper's on your team. But just be careful what you wish for if you're a Phillies fan. And us Braves fans are probably relieved that we didn't go after Bryce Harper because, honestly, like I said earlier, the guy who runs Life Changers, me and him talk a lot about the Braves and other teams within the division. And he talked about how Bryce Harper would, like, come across home plate or he after he crossed home plate he would scrape the logo off the grass or off the plate or something. He apparently Bryce Harper has a bad attitude, and we Braves fans didn't want his attitude. So Phillies, congratulations on getting a guy who can be a bit troubling with his attitude. So, so thanks again, y'all. And yeah, my sports video trashing Kyler Murray probably was not the best idea. My apologies for that one. I honestly think if he plays quarterback at the next level, he probably will be a bust. So what he said in that article probably makes me not even care. Because those quarterbacks like Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, and Matthew Stafford, yeah, their annual salaries are good, but their guarantee money is not near as much as the two baseball players I mentioned. Manny Machado at $300 million, and then you got Bryce Harper at $330 million. And yeah, I mean, obviously Baltimore had traded Machado, while the Nationals had kept Harper during the duration of his career. That's where he started with, was Washington, and then they finally decided that it was time to let him go, or either Harper decided not to stay. But Machado was traded to the Dodgers, and he ended up signing with the Padres. The Padres have been irrelevant for a while now. I don't know if Machado would change the Padres, but we'll see. I mean, I still hope the Braves can have some success against the Padres, which they do at times. Actually, the Braves had a 90-something win team, so it's not it's not to say that the Braves won't do good, but depending on how Josh Donaldson does, if he can stay healthy, the Braves might be the team to watch out for. And if Harper can do the same for the Phillies, it might be competitive. Phillies were competitive last year until they fell apart in September. It stayed close until the Phillies had a September collapse. I was predicting that for the Braves, and it didn't happen, so thank God for that. But again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to do more sports. But I promise you, I will go back to doing a movie review. I'm trying to watch one as we speak. I just had so much to deal with earlier that now I'm just finally getting the hang of watching the movie. So for anybody who wants to see a movie review, trust me, it's coming. Thank you, and I'll be back.